O Z Y W O M B Podcast. I'm Shan.
I'm Aria.
Say Ari.
Ari.
Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. Let's go. Hey, this is Shan, mom of the girls. Thank you for checking in. If this is your first time at Cozy Womb Podcast, welcome. It's a very random but frequently posted show. Enjoy what you can when you can. It's for new parents. Y'all are very welcome. It's for second, third, or more time around parents too. And I did not forget those of you who aren't quite there yet, haven't had your first kid, but you're thinking about it and you're just curious on what it takes to go ahead and survive the kids that you may make. Cool. Since we're all here, let's get into today's episode. So, school is one thing, it's one hassle. And you're going to have some kids that love school, and you're going to have some kids that don't love school. Then you're going to have kids that are like 3 years in, 4 years in, 5 years in elementary school. And they are just sucky test takers. They do great in their homework. They do great on their worksheets during class. But then when it comes to test taking, they suck. And that's completely normal. When I was in elementary school, I was a horrible test taker. Over the years of being in middle school, high school, college, I discovered what techniques work best for me. And one thing that I will say now, like having different apps that teach you different ways to get to the same answer has evolved so much that I know that not every kid learns the same way. So one thing that I wish my parents did do was look into different tutors or places that actually taught kids how to do better in like English or history or math to get to the answer a different way for better understanding. And that's basically what, teaching is understanding that not every kid will learn the same way. School is teaching and a whole bunch of testing too, and it's very frustrating. I know it was frustrating for me. It was frustrating for my mom because it was like she couldn't help me. Like my mom couldn't be there to push me through the test. She couldn't be there to encourage me to just put down the best answer that I had. It was very frustrating getting a test. My fifth grade teacher loved to do this. She would give us a random test of 100 questions, math questions. It could be addition, multiplication, division, or what else did she do? Subtraction. And sometimes it would be like 3 numbers, digits. Sometimes it would be all this stuff, and she would time it. She would do like 5 minutes, and she wants you to do all of the answers, and she's grading on every single thing that you got wrong. It was so frustrating. I hated being rushed to finish. I hated the expectations on how I'm supposed to learn. I remember drawing and designing on test papers without putting my name on it because I knew, like that teacher knew, that I sucked at doing these tests. I was probably not going to try, and I'm not putting my name on this because the same amount of effort that's going to go into me actually trying to get these answers on this test in the time and not finish or have them wrong is going to be the same amount of effort as if I didn't do it. So I just drew on it. Most of the time she knew it was my paper and she gave it to me and she graded it. But I just got to a point where I did not care when it came to quick, fast math tests. When it came to English, I was great at English because I'm always good at comprehending and finding the answer. When it came to history, same thing as English. When it came to science, I knew the answer had to be right there. What really messed me up in science was definitely that damn chemistry being taught by a monotone teacher. Like, he sucked at teaching. He knew chemistry, but he sucked at teaching. He gave me a D- in chemistry, and then I had to take chemistry online, and I got me a A-. It's all in the teaching. I'm telling y'all, it's in the teaching. Sometimes the teachers that your kid will have cannot teach it in a way where your child is going to understand. Sometimes it's not that your child doesn't get it, it's your child is not going to get it the way that that teacher is teaching them. I remember, always being frustrated and just feeling helpless, because even when I came home and I would have homework and I didn't understand, like the algebra and that type of stuff, my mom would be like, I don't know, go ask your brother. I had 5 brothers. So I'm just like, cool. I'm going to just ask whoever knows. They got that math like nobody's business. Like, still to this day, I don't understand why the hell someone would create division all to come down to one small ass answer. Because if you think about division, you're basically having a big number, dividing it amongst different variables of why you're dividing it, all to figure out how many of that big number that everybody, like, what's the pieces that everybody's gonna get evenly. It's dumb. It was so dumb. I hated math. I hope to God that both of my daughters excel in math. Like, if they need help in science, I got them. If they need help in English, I got them. If they need help in history, I got them. If they need help in whatever else subject that there is, I promise you, your mama got you. But when it comes to that math and that thing getting, a little bit more complex, don't bring it to me. I did my time. I did elementary, I did middle school, I did high school, and I did 4 years of college. Not me. I will hire you, the best of the best of the best of the best. I am not with that nonsense math stuff. Like, I'm not with it. When I tried, I got it wrong. So if I never tried, I never had to be disappointed. So that is why I drew on my math papers. The best thing to do when it came to testing or practicing was definitely me working on my own time, practicing on my own time. I would force myself at home to do different worksheets, or to do math online, or to watch people work through the math problem. That did not help me. I do love flashcards. I love the Elevate app now. If you don't know what that is, look it up. If you have iPhone or Android, look up the Elevate app. It basically jogs your memory. It keeps you on point with comprehension, and it tells you different ways to get to the answer as far as math and arithmetic go. It's pretty good. I wish this app was around when I was in elementary school, because I guarantee you I will be weaving through these math problems and not giving you logical answers when it came to, okay, if Jack walked up the hill at this degree and Jill walked up the opposite side of the hill at this degree, at what degree did they meet? First of all, if they wanted to go somewhere together, why are they on 2 different sides of the hill? They should get together on the other side. And that was what my answer was. Because I'm not about to do this game with you about what degree did they meet. They met. Okay? That's how I answered stuff. And when I tell you the discussions that my teacher would have with me and my mom, I was like, whatever you say, she's not going to push me for it, because she knows I don't get it. Lumicity is, I think I'm saying it wrong, but Lumosity or whatever. it's good for like thinking. If you're trying to jog your memory and thinking, try that app. The best thing to do when it comes to your grade schoolers with bad test takers is to make up fake tests and do them at home. Make it fun. Do flashcards. I've been doing flashcards with Anya since she was 2. I've been letting her play on my iPad. That's how we got her to understand her letters. I got her reading and spelling my name at like 2.5, almost 3 years old. She was spelling my name and knowing the letters and spelling her name. You know, just be very visual when it comes to them so they can understand it quicker. Be relaxed and be rested when you go to help your kids with the work, and make sure they're relaxed and rested. And when I came home from school, what I would do is come in, take off my shoes, put my book bag in my room, go wash my hands, go into the kitchen, find something to eat, probably watch a show, then get up and get my homework and play some music. And that's how I would do my homework. Like, you need a break from all that schooling. If you think about it, your kids are in school for 8 hours of the day. To come home and do homework that's heavy thinking, it's a lot. Let them have that break. The third thing you want to do is don't let your kids test hungry or overeat. If they overeat, you're going to get sleepy. If they test hungry, they're not going to be able to focus and they're going to be fidgety. The fourth thing, study in silence and be comfortable. I would study in my bed. I would study laying down on a pillow in my room. I would close my door. I would not study with music. I would repeat it. I would make my own flashcards. I will have my mom test me or my youngest brother test me. That's how I got better. Number 5, teach your kids shortcuts to get to the right answer. So if you can eliminate the absolute wrong answer and then have 2 answers you have to decide on, and let's say you had the problem down halfway and you know for sure one of these numbers is in the problem, boom, you got your answer without doing all the work. Like, teach them that. Also, be mindful. I don't know how math books are set up now because my kids are in school, elementary school yet, but the math answers was in the back of the book, honey. Okay? A lot of the answers are in the back of the book, but how people get to those answers are not in the back of the book. So make sure your kids know how they get to the answer. Understand that the internet is everything. You could pay people to do the work. You could pay people to work out the problem for you to make it look like you know how to work out the problem. I was queen for that. I was queen for looking up how somebody worked out a problem, show my work, quote unquote, on the back. And it was not my work. It was work I copied. I do not know how they got to that answer, nor do I care. I just know that this homework is complete. This assignment is done. Here you go. Have a nice day. So that's how you handle bad test takers. My name is Shan. I will tell you no lies. I am a mom, but I am not helping these kids do homework yet. But when I do, honey, they will be prepared. They will be set. And if I can't teach them, I will pay somebody that can. We owe it to our kids to help them understand. Boom.